everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa with Mimi's DIY Journey. I'm going to start today's video off on doing an unboxing of Jornalsay. This is where I get a lot of my supplies from, and excuse me, I will leave a link to their website in the description box below. So I have opened this, but I have not went through it yet because I wanted to do that with you guys. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember what I ordered. Excuse me. So I got some stencils, some wax seals. Wasn't a big order, nope. And then a little mini guillotine cutter because mine is cute. It's so cute. Let's see, what do I got here that we can try out? Let's do it like this. And then, okay, so one thing I did notice is this is in centimeters. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, I like this. That's cute, and I think that's going to come in handy. Good dough. Let's look at these stencils. And it comes with a little ring to put them on, so that'll be good. Ooh, I'll save that. I might be able to use that. Oh, that's cute. It's like some wonky flowers. I hope you guys can see that really good. Here, let's move. I like that one too. I wanted some stencils that I could do with my distress ink and my paste. I like that one too. That's pretty. Oh, that one will be really good for stenciling. Yep. And paste. I like that one too. Okay, I like them all. Yep. Alright, so then we got some wax seals here. Oh yeah, these are cute. And I love the colors. So they're kind of like stickers. They're stickers. And I think those are the same colors. Which I really like these colors. They're neutral and they will go with just about anything. So they have more than this. I order from them quite a bit. So they have, you know, stickers and paper and all kinds of stuff. This is just my one little small order that I got and wanted to share with you guys. So, but like I said, I'll leave the link to their website below. If you guys are interested, go over, take a look and see what all they have and all that fun stuff. So today what I want to do, and hopefully what I can get through, is I have a new journal digital kit from Silver and Sparkles. I will leave a link to her YouTube channel and also her Etsy, so you can go over and check out. Oh, I already had paper out. Check out her tutorials. She is very talented. She has on her Etsy store, she has a lot of digital kits to choose from. of what you may be interested in. So these are some of the fussy cuts that she has with this kit. I love the black kitties, the cute little owl, which I think of my mom because my mom loved owls. But look at these little babies. Oh my goodness, they are just so cute. Some ghosts here and some witches. I love this little ghost right here. I hope you guys can see that. That is so cute. And I love bats. In fact, I have a bat that flies around the front of my house. I'm going to get him a bat house eventually. Some cute little stamps here. Lots to choose from. And I love these papers. The little boy's face. He's like, oh no. Got some pumpkins, some spiders. I think the detail is just awesome. And here's that little ghost. I love this little ghost. And the little kitty cat. And then we have some tags. Some, kind of the same images there. And then I love this, how she put this together. This is just, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. I kind of know what I want to do, but, and then pretty blue. I might need to print off some of those. And then, more tags. I'm lost for my word. And then this is some of my Halloween paper that I dug out from my stash. This is actually a black sparkly, which I thought would go good with this digital kit of hers. And it looks like I got some glue right there. That's okay. Halloween papers here that I may not use. I don't know. So I'm thinking what I want to do. I love this house. Creepy little house. I do love graveyards. My husband thinks I'm weird because I see an old graveyard and I want to stop and walk through it and look at all the tombstones and read the names. And so I have 3 little craft envelopes here that I want to make into a journal. And it's been a while since I've made one of these, but I love making them. So I want to make sure that I am putting it together right. Maybe I just want to use 2. Use 2 envelopes. We're gonna try 3. But let's see if I can pull this off. So the first thing I want to do is glue these together. So I am going to take, and I'm going to use my Beacon Fabri-Tac glue. And I did fill it up, so it's good and full. So no waiting for the glue to come down. And then I am going to, I want to leave just a little bit of space on the flap between where this folds. I hope you guys can see there's a little gap here. So when I put in the papers, I still have room for this to fold up and kind of round a little bit. All right. So now I am going to do the same over here. Get over here. Oops. Got some glue on my mat. And again, not the first time. And I'm just making sure that I have my envelopes lined up at the bottom the best that I can. All right. So I think, okay, yep, that will be good. All right. So now, this is our front. So do we want to use some sparkly paper? I think I'm going to save the blue for the inside. That would be really pretty on the front cover. So I could do that and then put the sparkly paper here and here. Yes, let's do that. Okay. My poor little desk is a mess. Normally I clean before I start filming, but I came in here and started messing around, and I was like, well, let's just take everybody along with us. Okay, I am going to trim off the white edges here. Okay, so I want to make sure, I want this music part on the front. And then what I am also going to do is leave, instead of covering the whole part like I normally would, I'm going to leave an edge to the envelope so that we can still see that craft envelope. So let's hope. Save that. There we go. Looky there. Came in handy. Ouch. Okay. Oops. This flap will be pretty with that black sparkly paper too. Okay. All right, so and I forgot to ink. I do that all the time. Okay. Take my little gadget here. Make sure I got glue to the edges good. So one thing I like about Beacon Fabri-Tac glue is you can just rub it right off. Ink around all the edges here. You know what? I did get me a new walnut stain as well. Oh, no, I lied. So I got ground espresso, tea dye, dried marigold, and rusty hinge. So I got these from Amazon, so I'll leave a link to those in the description box below. So we can try this ground espresso and see what we think about that. Woohoo! All right. Okay. On with the show. On with the show. So the first thing I am going to do, oops. is trace this. Now I did leave between the crease where it folds and the edge of the paper, I left a little space. And then I am going to cut this out just a little bit smaller. Then the envelope flap. Sorry, I was looking for my scissors. I think we need to go just a little bit shorter here. Okay, let's see how that is. That's better. Okay. There we go. I like that. I like it. I like it. Get the glue off there. Okay. You know what? That was kind of dumb. I just glued that down. I could have used that as a pattern to cut me out another one to put right here. That's okay. Maybe I'll put something different there. So I think I'm going to put that black here and here as well. I hope. I hope I have enough. I think I will. Okay. And if I don't, that's okay. We'll come up with something else. I think that would be perfect. So then you open it and you have this black shiny here. Okay. Or we can go ahead and put that back here. No. Nope, I'd rather do something different back there because I think we're going to have to. Which might be a perfect place for the blue. Oops. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I'll just wait and ink the edges when I'm done with this. I'm really sad that I forgot to ink the edges of that paper. Okay, so we have that. And then that. Oh yeah, because we do have the blue there. Perfect. Okay. So it's going to go like that. Okay. But yeah, I'm not too thrilled about the weather changing either. to be honest with you. I am more of a... Well, I used to be a summer person, but the older I get, the more I don't like the heat. Got a little bit of glue there. We just rub that right off. Yeah. Yep, I like that. Okay. Yep, and then that breaks up the black here instead of putting the black there. Okay, so I got my blue paper printed out. I kind of straightened up a little bit more here to give me some room. Went ahead and traced the flap here. And now I am just going to cut it down. And I think that'll work. Okay, get some glue. Try to get the edges good. I moved it just a little bit. Okay. There we go. I think. We don't need that. We don't need that yet. Or that. We want these. We don't need those yet. So, how do we want to do this? She is so cute. Okay, let's trim this down. Okay, so now what I want to do is get this trimmed to where it will fit inside the envelope. So I'm actually going to trim from the top because I don't want to take any away from her. There we go. All right, so actually let's do it like this. And then I am going to trace around this edge like that. And then let's draw, even though I can't. I'm going to come in, probably 1/8 of an inch. And just redraw the pattern here so it's a little bit smaller. And give me a line to go by. All right. I think that's good. So, actually, I need to make another dauber here. So I got these old spools. I have no idea where. I think that'll work. And I thought the best thing to do with them, other than use the thread that's on them, is use them for daubers. And they are, yes, very old. So I am just gluing one of my daubers on here. Oops. All right. Ooh, yeah, I like that with this craft envelope. That shows up really well. Put my lid back on that so it don't dry up. And if it does dry up, then just spray a little water on it. I'm going to trim a little bit off the top here. I trimmed a little too much. And trim a little sliver off there. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay. That is adorable, guys. Yep, she is cute. All right. So, next one. Okay. So there's that. Yeah. And our little flap. We're going to put a little closure here. Guys, that is adorable. I love it. I actually have 5 pages that I am going to use. Okay. Oops. I need my little bone folder too. Okay, and then I am going to, I have my ruler. I need my knife. Right there, knife. Okay. So that's gonna go right there. And I want to make sure that I'm cutting my pages just a little bit shorter than the book itself. Not much, just a little bit. Okay. I guess that'll be fine. Alright, so take my little ruler here. And then I am going to line it up. I don't normally trim my pages down, but I kind of have to on this one. Alright, get my knife out here. Yep, I think I got them all. Yeah. Okay. And line it up on the mat here. That way I get it somewhat straight. I mean, it doesn't have to be totally perfect. There we go. Close that up. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be good. Make sure I'm in the center here, which I am not. Okay, maybe. And then I have my papers where I want them. And then we'll put one in the center here. There we go. One right here. Okay. And this, we're only doing one signature, so we really, it doesn't have to be perfect. Black thread is what I'm going to use, which is crochet thread. This is a size 10. So 1, 2, 3, and then I am going to have this tie on the outside, I think. A needle would be nice too. Okay. Yep, so if you want your bow or your knot, whatever, on the inside, then you would start from the inside. But if you want it to tie from the outside, then you will start from the outside. So go through the middle, and then we're going to leave up just a little bit of a tail on the outside. And then we're going to come from the top or bottom, doesn't matter. And then we'll go to bottom hole and come through. And then we're going to go, oops, back through the middle here, like so. Okay, now I am going to open this up, and I want to make my, nope, wrong one. There we go. I want to get my tails even here. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to put one tail, on each side of this string here. We're going to pull snug. Just make sure we have a little bit of resistance there. Don't go too tight because you will rip your pages or your book cover. And then I always do 3 knots. And then I pull my tails down and I just trim them off where they're even. I'm not going to cut them off yet because I don't know if I'm going to do a bow, if I'm going to put beads there, or what I'm going to do. So I will leave that. Okay, so it opens up like that. We have our little journal, and then we have our secret little spot here. Do we want to do another little journal on that side? I don't think so. I think I'll do like a little fold up notebook, and we'll put it in here, and then we'll have some goodies in there and some goodies in here. Yes, yes. Okay, so our fold up little notebook will be easy. Okay, so I found just plain black cardstock. And then I have 4 sheets of the coffee dyed paper, which is just copy paper. So I am going to mark this off where I want to cut it. I want to give myself some room so that it fits down into the pocket. All right, so we'll line this up. That looks good. Grab our knife here and we're going to trim this down and then close that so I don't cut myself, because yeah, it's one of those days, guys. Okay, so I think I'm going to try, we'll see, I've never done it before, but I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to try and sew down the center of this and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that happens? I mess it up and have to start over. I'll be right back. All right, one little line straight down the middle. I got black thread on the inside, white thread on the outside. That's okay. Let's trim this off just a little bit. Okay. And then I am going to trim this end up here. There we go. Good enough. And then I am going to go ahead and ink around the edges, because this paper, this cardstock, even though it's black, the center of it is white. And I want to try and cover that up, at least somewhat. Oh, looky there, I can just go right over that white thread. And it's not as bright anymore. That's kind of cool, guys. Okay. All right, so that will just slide right in there. There we go. Little notebook. And it is all folding up very nicely. I like it. So now we can just take our little fussy cuts and tags. Make sure I got them all. Yep. And do some decoration, which let's go ahead and decorate the little front of this. That's okay. I want to save the tags. So I really love this kitty here. Actually, let's tear first the edge. Okay, somebody tell me, there's a split in the middle of this tear ruler. What is that split for? Please. Somebody tell me, because I have no idea. Tear this side. Okay, and now line it up here. Yep, I'm pretty sure that is a farmer. That. I always get sad when the farmers come and start taking out the fields, because you know what that means. Cold, wintry weather. I don't mind spring. I don't mind fall. I don't like snow and ice. Unless I'm in a cabin somewhere. Okay, so we have that. That. And let's tear down this side. So let's line this up. Okay. And then we will save the word spooky. Okay. I think that'll make a better little cover for that. Ink those edges. There we go. And then we've got Halloween, some glue on here. Okay. Come here, little Halloween sign. I could have used some double-sided puffy tape. Yeah. And gave that some 3D dimension. Okay. Yep, I love it. There we go. Rub that glue off right there. Open up our little journal here, and then that will slide in right there. Huh, I love it. So I just want to say thank you for being here with me today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And don't forget to hit the notification bell and select all so you don't miss any future content from me. If you are returning, thank you. I'm so happy that you have decided to join me on this journey. You guys have a good day, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.